Hello everyone, my name is Bloqs, and today we are back on Pet Quest. So this is officially going to be episode 1 of the Noob to Pro, the Zero to Hero, whatever you want to call it. A new series where we're going to be trying to max out our mastery. So we have different categories over here on the left, each one ranging from level 1 to 100. And our goal at the very end of this series is to get every single one of these to level 100. This is definitely going to take a very long time, but I think it would be super satisfying to see the number 100 all the way down the list. Thankfully, the first two are actually pretty easy. Playtime, we just have to, AFK the game. And hatching, whenever we're not actively grinding something, I'm AFK hatching. So playtime and hatching should be done relatively quick. And I think we're going to go in order and start with logging. We're currently level 2, so we have a long way to go. So I think the first thing we're going to do is just try to completely max out our tools. And since we're doing logging first, we're going to be maxing out our axe. We already have all the blueprints bought in the upgrade tree, so all there's left to do is actually craft them. So for our very first tool, for the stone axe, we're going to need 15 oak logs, which the oak logs are right here in the first area, so let's get to chopping. So unless we find some secret tech later on, this is how I'm going to be chopping down all of the trees, just holding down left click and then putting my mouse over the red circle whenever it appears. Also, let's claim our daily gifts. Boom. We actually have a lot of these presents to open, so let's just start opening them up. Let's open max. Let's see what we get. A lot of stuff apparently, wow. Let's go and collect all these potions. Let's do that again. Super satisfying. Albeit a bit laggy. Next up, the likes gift. Let's open up all these. And here we go. Oh my god. So many potions. I'll go and double check through the potions page. Unfortunately, I don't think there's any potions that actually affect the professions. Like, I don't think there's potions that help with cutting down trees or mining. Maybe there's fruit that can help out with the professions, but I haven't seen any yet. But for now, I think we have the materials we need to craft our first stone axe. So let's craft it. It's going to take 1 minute to craft, so now we just have to wait. But while we're waiting, let's get started on the next one, the copper axe. We need 25 oak logs and 15 beech logs. So let's go back to farming some oak. And here we go. It says it is ready. So now we do 2 damage instead of 1. Sweet. For the copper axe, we need 15 more beech logs and 5 copper bars. So let's teleport over to the beach and start cutting these down. And now all that's left is to get 5 copper bars. Here's the smelting. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. You can use any type of wood to actually supply the fuel. The higher tiers burn for longer. And you can smelt the ore over here. Nice. So we need some copper ore, so let's go try to find some. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, it took me a while, but I finally found the copper. It's over here in the beach area. There's like a little rocky spot, the quarry. I'm pretty sure this is copper. Sure is. Okay, there we go. Okay, that seems like plenty of copper. Now let's head back over to the third area and go over here to the smelter. Put in our copper. We need 5, and then we'll throw in some beech logs. And that should be perfect amount. I'm pretty sure they're 1 to 1. This one takes 10 seconds to smelt, while this one gives 10 seconds of fuel. And there we go. We now have 5 copper bars. Let's claim those. And that should be enough now, I think. Yep, we can now craft the copper axe. Let's craft it. So while we wait for that, let's go check on the next one, the silver axe. We already have the silver bars, which is really nice. We just need 50 oak logs and 20 desert logs. So let's go back to the first area to get the oak logs. With our new stone axe, we can cut these down twice as fast. There we go, we have 65 oak logs. Now let's move over to the desert area. Also, a quick tip, when you're cutting down trees and whatnot, you actually don't need to walk over to pick them up. After a few seconds, they will automatically just teleport to you. So that can save you time by not having to worry about them and just moving on to the next tree. It looks like the crafting is complete. Here is our new copper axe, let's collect it. And we already have the materials for the silver axe, so let's go and craft that. And while we wait on that, let's finish opening up all these different gifts we have. We still have a couple hundred to open, oh my god. Let's open up the one likes gift. Open max. Is that 500 of them? 53 gifts per stack, oh my god. Let's see what happens. This might lag out. This might lag out just a little bit. Yeah. And now let's wait and they'll all vacuum back to us. That is so satisfying. Let's open up the rest of these. And here we are, another explosion of potions. So now it's time for the playtime gifts. Let's see how good these things actually are. And here we go. Seems like we got quite a bit of like the low tier potions. Next up is the playtime gift 4. This one actually has a chance of getting the celestial potions. Nice. Let's open all these up. Let's see if we can get any of those celestial potions. Okay, here it is. It's like a 1.3 or 1.5% chance. Hard to tell so far. If we did get any, they'll appear down here in a little bit. It's still trying to catch up since we've been opening so many gifts. And here we go, the final one, the playtime gift 5. 3.2% chance of getting those celestial potions. Let's open them all up. I did not see any from the last one, so hopefully we can get one here. I'm not sure if I saw any. Although we did get some legendary potions, which is nice. We got a godly, another godly gems potion, some more godlies, nice. But unfortunately no celestial. And perfect timing, our crafting just finished. Let's get our silver axe. Next up is the iron axe. We need 10 iron bars. Thankfully we're already in the right area. I actually already mined enough iron, we just need to go smelt them. So let's head back over to the third area. Here we go, let's put in the 5 iron. And let's throw in a ton of these birch logs. Okay, so apparently you can only put up to 10 logs in at a time. So unfortunately we can't just put in the entire stack and have it AFK. And let's see, there we go, perfect. Let's take the 5 iron bars, go to the crafting menu, and we need 10 of them. Oops, let's go throw in 5 more. Okay, now this should be enough. Let's grab these 5 iron bars, go to the crafting menu, go down here to the iron axe, let's craft it. It'll take 8 minutes to complete. And then we have only one more axe to go to, which is the golden axe. So in total, we're going to need 50 birch logs, 35 cherry logs, and 15 warpwood logs, as well as 12 gold bars. So let's get started with the birch logs. Over here in the second area, we break these trees super fast with this new axe. Oh, we got a badge for chopping down 50 trees, nice. So there we go, birch logs are done. Next up are the cherry logs. I'm going to assume they're in the vine-swept ravine. Let's see if I guessed right. It says cherry blossom, so it's looking pretty good. And yep, these are the right ones. And there we go, cherry logs complete. All that's left is the warpwood logs, which should be in the final area with the same names, like warpwood something. Yeah, these have 100 health. And there we go. All that's left now is to get 12 gold bars. So let's head back over to the desert. And we already found some. Oh, a new shortcut. That's really cool. I walked up and I saw the E to interact and I wasn't sure what that was. Oh, so this takes us back to the quarry. Okay. That's actually really cool. Ooh, nice. We have a giant thing of gold. Oh, it dropped a raw gold bar? Wait, that's actually insane. And another one. Nice. We have 3? Wait, that's so sick. I didn't know that they could drop as bars. That definitely should be enough. Let's head back over to the third area and back to the smelter. So we need 12 gold bars in total. And we currently have 9. So thankfully we only need to craft 3. And we have plenty of extra warp wood to use as fuel. And this is the best wood to use for burning. It has the highest time of 16 seconds. And now we just have to wait. And there we go. That should be the final one. So now if we go to crafting, also our iron axe is almost done. We're here down to the gold axe. Wait, I thought we had 12. Oh, I didn't collect them. There we go. Okay, now we have 12. Now we can craft. It's going to take 16 minutes. And here we go. Let's collect the iron axe. Oh, there's a crafting mastery. Okay, sweet. Also realized that that's going to be probably really painful to farm later on. So our logging officially went from level 2 to level 4, which is kind of scary that we only gained 2 levels after crafting every single axe. But while we wait for this one to finish, let's just go farm some wood over in the last area. We're going to do a little test to see if the higher tier wood actually gives you more XP. Because right now it just says trees chopped. I wonder if that means it doesn't matter what kind of tree it is as long as you chop a tree down, but we'll go test that out. So here we are in the spawn area. Mastery officially says we have 63 out of 100. So let's break down this tree. And it changed to 64 out of 100. So each of these trees are giving us 1 point in the mastery. Now let's go teleport over to Warpwood Rise. We're starting at 66 trees. And let's chop this one down. There we go. And after we go and check, it only went up by 1. Oh god, it's the cursed number. I can already see people typing it in the comments below. So apparently chopping the higher tier trees does not in fact give you more XP, which means unfortunately the most effective way to farm this mastery is by farming the trees in the spawn area. Also, apparently I've never hatched the royal egg before. Honestly, I'm hoping they'll make an update down the line that changes this. I feel like it'd make more sense for the more difficult trees to give more XP. And I also hope they expand the other professions a bit more. Right now it seems like fishing is the only one that really has a lot going for it. Mining and woodcutting I feel like only give you better mining and woodcutting items. They don't really serve a purpose yet. But that is not going to stop us. Let's head back over to the spawn area. And we're just going to be chopping down trees. We still have 11 minutes for the golden axe. So let's see how far we can progress in the logging mastery in those 10 minutes. We're starting out at level 4. And let's go. And we are back. The crafting has officially finished. Let's go and collect our new golden axe. So unfortunately it seems like we're going to be living in the spawn area for a very long time. But I think that's going to do it for episode 1. I'm very likely going to be live streaming a lot of the progress to make it a little less boring. Because believe it or not, mindlessly cutting down trees in a circle over and over is not very fun. So if you guys made it this far into the video, please do consider subscribing to the channel, as it does help out an absolute ton. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Take care.